Next, let's take a look at how we can manage services on Windows using Ansible Tower. So let's go ahead and first of all verify that the print spooler is in a running and automatic state, and both details will be important momentarily. Next, we'll go ahead and take a look at how we can stop a service. And so we'll go ahead and glance at the template here. A lot of the same things that we've been talking about. We need an inventory, we need credentials, we are calling out the stop service from a dropdown, and from here we should just be able to go ahead and launch this. Once again, we want to go ahead and limit this to just one of the hosts for the timing on the video. And we should be seeing, hopefully very quickly, the stop of the service. So Tower believes that it's done what it needs to, and from here we can go ahead and verify that the print spooler is indeed stopped. So without wanting to go into too much detail here, I think it is important to talk about how Ansible is and is not a desired state configuration management solution. So I think it's important to say that Ansible is good at expressing the infrastructure that you want to have, but it doesn't necessarily try to enforce a desired state at all times. And so that's actually an advantage because it allows you to somewhat have it both ways. And so in this example, we saw that the print spooler was normally set up in an automatic start type. But imagine a scenario in which an operator comes in and makes a change to set the service to be manual. And so when we go back to actually start the service, we should be able to actually glance at the code for that and see the way that it is behaving in terms of expressing that infrastructure code. And so the key line here is that we're configuring a start mode of auto for this service. And that should bring it back into the actual state that we want it to be in, the desired state, but it didn't have an opinion about this initially. And I think that it's important to understand what a tremendous advantage that is for us to have when we are working with these playbooks and these templates. So once again, all the same basic components that we've been working with, we're using the start service. We'll go ahead and launch this here. We do want to go ahead and limit to that single host again, just for time. Ideally, this should start pretty quickly for us. This template and playbook actually also does a disk sizing for us, which is helpful because it starts to show what we can do around multiple tasks and some of the behaviors there, things that are certainly important for us to understand. We should be able to come back over now and see, though, that the print spooler is once again in a running state and it's back to being automatic. And so that's just a quick look at some of the ways that Ansible Tower can manage Windows services for us.